All right, guys. A Chad or a sexually attractive man is not about his genes. It's about who he's being and what's inside of him. And it could be epigenetics, it could be pheromones, but there's something I pick up on. And I have a great example because I watch a lot of YouTube videos and I came across two men with very similar facial features. One is smoking hot to me, and the other one gives me the creeps. And both of these men are just showing their face. I don't want to disparage anyone. This is just a video for me to share how I perceive men. I'm just interested in what you think. So, first of all, here's my hottie, and you may want to check out his video on semen retention because he says that I've always been opposed to it, but he says it helps men because when you're focused on not coming, when you're out and about, you're not looking for women. Who can I talk to? Who can I approach? Thus making you more attractive. And when your balls are full, some kind of pheromones or something go off, which makes women more attractive. And all these guys in the comments were like, yeah, come to think of it, I was visiting my aunt for a month and I didn't masturbate, and all these women were attracted to me. I don't know. He also says it's spiritual, and I forgot the third reason. But here, let's look at a little bit of his video.
All right, status, money, all that, different combinations of that, okay? But one thing on the biological level is that when you are doing semen retention, you literally have more semen. You have more, your balls are more full, okay? And so what this signals out to the women around you whoever become in your vicinity is that there's a much higher chance, if they have sex with you, there's a much higher chance of them getting pregnant by you.
Them a few times, and so
And here's a video he did on the pros and cons of being a good-looking man.
Where, well, if they don't approach me, if women don't get after me, then I'm not going to deal with it. And they get this, they have this almost false perception of how things work, right? As the man, whether it's with women, whether it's with getting a job, all right, whatever, you got to pursue things. Doesn't mean you chase. Chasing is when you make a move, they reject you, and you keep on trying to go. The job said, hey, listen, we're not looking for someone right now, thanks though, and you keep on applying, even though they said no. That's chasing. You made a move on the woman, she rejected you, say, hey, I'm not interested, and you keep on trying to make a move. That's chasing. But pursuing is when you go up and say, hey, listen, I want to meet you. All right, you make that first move with the woman, or you make that first move with the job.
Now, I'm going to be honest, the second video of him I showed was a little weird. That eye thing he did gave me a little bit of the creeps. But that one with the hat and the nice jacket, and I look at what they're wearing and their background and everything. So now I'm going to show you of a video of a man who dresses similarly, and he gives me the creeps. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with him. It could just be my prejudices, my own issues. I don't mean to disparage anyone, but here we go.
Keep sharing your gifts. Keep giving your energy to the things that you love doing, that bring you joy, that inspire you, that you're passionate about. And first of all, we want to be doing these just for the sake of doing them, because that's really the juiciest reward of all. It's like, oh, just feeling connected to your light, to the light, to your higher self. Feeling that you are a conduit for something greater to channel through, to channel its love and its beauty and its inspiration through you. It's like you're giving so much to the one. And there is this universal law. What you give, you receive. So if we have intense rage or hatred or anger, it doesn't mean that we need to go unconsciously project it on something out here. It means that there's a conscious movement of expression of allowing it to flow within you that's being asked for. And the key point is, when these darker natures are coming up to be felt and to be integrated, you're going to have a lot of the darker thoughts. So if you have a lot of hatred you suppressed your whole life, or a lot of rage, and all of a sudden you start leaning into it and letting yourself be that volcano for those feelings to authentically flow, so that you can come back into a balance, a harmony, and
I have no idea what the fuck he's saying. If you guys want to look him up, his name is Matthew Pallett, Pallett, and the other one is rebellious development. This guy is saying a bunch of wishy-washy stuff, and I don't get the feeling that he's strong, capable, or can provide. He seems to me like I get the feeling of like a beach bum, a drifter, a artist, cloud in the sky. And I, as a woman, am not attracted to these artists who, does this guy have a job? Does he have an income? Does he have any stability? I get the feeling that he's like this fall in the sky guy. And I've met guys like that, by the way. They do all this spiritual work, but they can't even keep a job. They're broke and they're couch surfing. So I think that I screen for men who are like kind of solid, like family men or something like that. Anyway, I just thought it might be interesting. So guys, it's not about your looks. It's about who you're being. And who you're being is what you do. Like the first gentleman, the rebellious development, he does jujitsu, martial arts. I think like those very physical things are good. Being grounded, being physical, being engaged with the real world. Like you have a good credit score. You're successful in the world. You have to be able to master the physical world. I pick up on that as a woman to be sexually attracted. That's what I like. I know there are women who like that other type, but they always end up getting hurt. And I think they're just not picking up on the fact that this man is going to, can provide and protect. I think they don't pick up on that. And they always end up being hurt and abandoned by the guy flitting off to his next woman or adventure or interesting city to live in. So those are just my thoughts, but I want to know what you think.